About that after the break.
Plus, Kyle Rittenhouse's AR-15 was destroyed by law enforcement yesterday. We'll explain what led to the decision. Those stories and more as your local weekend news starts now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 Weekend starts now.
And welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekends. I'm Kyle Pazorski. Now, as you might be aware, St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner. And earlier on today at around 1:30, Rhinelanders downtown got into the spirit early with the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade, which proceeded down Brown Street. Local businesses and groups participated, showing off their Irish spirit. Coming up on Thursday, St. Patrick's Day will come, where in Rhinelander there will be cash drawings at Big Daddy's as a part of the month-long pub crawl. And Conrad, earlier today, I was out at the parade and it was a little cold, but I think the weather's gonna be changing, right? Or maybe am I wrong?
No, you're actually right. So it was very, very cold in the morning. So hopefully you guys gathered around the fire pit, warmed up just a little bit, because those morning lows were really, really low, to 9 below zero out here. Right now, not looking too bad, 10 degrees above zero right now coming in Rhinelander, 10 degrees in Eagle River. So this is actually the low temperatures for tonight. They will actually start to rise throughout the night, as we could see on this future temperature showing 26 degrees by the morning hours on Sunday. So temperatures will actually start to rise throughout the night, and that is because we have a south-southwest wind coming up from maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour, and that is bringing those warmer temperatures to us throughout the night. Our radar does show some cloud cover and some incoming snow showers tonight. I will talk a little bit more about that later on, but right now let's take a look at this futurecast showing the snow coming in, leaving by the morning hours on Sunday, and a second Clipper system comes on in Monday and leaves us by Monday afternoon. And taking a look at our temperatures, they will continue to rise throughout the night. Back to you, Kyle.
Thanks, Conrad. A party with a purpose took place in Minocqua on Saturday evening called Love is the New Black, a social event designed to bring attention to issues in the Lakeland area. Tattoo shop Black Sheep Inc. participated with Oak Fire Pizza to bring the event, with organizers saying it feels great to host a special event like this in Minocqua.
It's a celebration of community, kindness, and love of self, and also to generate the energy between people to give to their community and exchange really good vibes in the dead of the end of winter when everybody's sick of it, and give you an excuse to dress up.
Hunt Lily says while it's fun to dress up, the event is also a great way to collect donations for people in need.
I know what it's like to need help, and I know what it's like to not know where to go, and the food pantry is an amazing resource, and if we can help them help other people, absolutely love to do it.
Tickets were free of charge. All they asked for is people to bring canned good donations for the Lakeland Food Pantry. Live music was also provided by Melissa Childers, Scott Kirby, and Tuck Pence. Down in the Wausau area today, the Central Wisconsin Children's Theater has been holding performances of the musical adventures of Flat Stanley Jr. These shows started on Friday and continued throughout Saturday at the UW Center for Civic Engagement on the UWSP Wausau campus. Formed in 1979, CWCT is the only theater organization in the area offering theater for and by children. In case you missed the previous 3 shows, there is still a chance to see it. Sunday at 2 p.m. in Wausau, tickets are $15 for adults and $13 for children and seniors. And coming up, a group of UW Badger linemen visited the Hodag Dome to teach some high school athletes. We'll have those details after the break.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all, I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college. Flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes are available for immediate delivery and set up anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams reality. Visit them today at qualitymh.com.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the weekend. Hopefully you're having a great start to the weekend. And let's get right into those temperatures we have right now. 10 degrees in Rhinelander, 10 degrees in Eagle River. So pretty chilly temperatures out there right now, but nothing compared to what we actually had this morning at 9 below with a wind chill at 25 below. So this feels more like spring right now compared to what we actually had a little bit early on today. But these winds are still a little bit gusty from the south-southwest at 9 miles an hour in Rhinelander, 6 in Eagle River, also 6 in Land O'Lakes. So these winds are blowing from the south-southwest, and because of that, we do have temperatures that will actually rise throughout the night and not plummet. As we could see by tomorrow morning, we will be in the mid-20s. Yes, folks, temperatures will be rising throughout the night. So not looking too bad out there with temperatures, but check this out. All of this blue is actually snow moving on in tonight into tomorrow morning. So this is the first Clipper system that we're going to be dealing with, maybe a 1 to 3 incher out here for snow. And look at this cloud cover right here in Canada. This is actually that second Clipper system that will be moving on by to us. And Alberta is right here in Canada. And these Clippers are called actually Alberta Clippers because they form out here and they move on into the United States. So we will have a first quick round of snow tonight into tomorrow and a second shot by Monday. Check out this Futurecast does show a quick hitter of 1 to 3 inches tonight into tomorrow, then a little bit of a break before the second Clipper system comes in Monday morning, lasts for a good amount of the day on Monday before it moves out. So not big snowfall accumulations out here, but for tonight, most of the area will see a 1 to maybe 3 inch snowfall out here. You know, temperatures are on the colder side, so whatever does fall, and with that wind, you know, we'll be blowing around left and right, so be careful when you're driving out there. Tonight, temperatures, yes, 9 degrees, and that is the low that we have right now, and temperatures will be actually going up from now, so expect 20s by the morning hours, 1 to 3 inches, and a south-southwest wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. For Sunday, for tomorrow, check out these warm temperatures. Yes, finally, we're above freezing. So 37 and partly cloudy skies tomorrow with a pretty calm wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So finally, a little bit more of a melting snow out here. So I guess good news for most of you guys out here. And our big 7-day outlook does show a second round of snow on Monday. And then look at the cold temperatures Monday night, but then check out that rebound for Tuesday with 40s coming in starting Tuesday. And look at that for Wednesday, almost 50 degrees on Wednesday. And temperatures continue to be more like a spring-ish throughout the week. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Conrad. On Saturday, a group of creative individuals gathered at Cedar Creek Mall in Rothschild to sell their unique arts and crafts. Experts say that crafting art can actually improve things such as brain productivity and can improve quality of life for those with an illness and even lessens the effect of serious health conditions. One of the vendors at the event says he's been making crafts for quite some time now.
Always been kind of creative. I like making things with my hands. Was in construction for years. I had my own business installing floors at one time.
Wilcox says crafting is a great activity to do if you want to create something using your hands.
But I always want to make it better. You know, you're always looking to how can you improve it, make it more appealing to the public. And it creates a little bit more of a mind thing at times.
He tries to make his projects as perfect as possible because there is always room for improvement. Wilcox recommends that if you like creating items, this is a perfect hobby for you. The Craft and Vendor Show featured over 50 booths full of all sorts of items. And also today in Rhinelander got a visit from members of the Wisconsin Badgers football team today. A group of offensive linemen helped to lead the second annual Hogs and Dogs Lineman Camp at the Hodag Dome. The group was led by sixth-year senior Tyre Beach, whose former principal at Port Washington High School, Eric Burke, is now the Rhinelander superintendent.
We're allowed to bring our creativity, design the drills how we want to design them based on, our own experiences, with college level, high school level, what we would have thought as younger kids, thinking, what would help me. So I think developing these fundamentals for these kids was kind of the biggest thing.
The Badgers said being able to use their experience to give back to the community is important to them. And Beach said he hoped the kids realize there's a lot more to being a lineman than just pushing the guy opposite them.
I learned that technique outweighs size and power. If you do the little things right, you're gonna be successful. Being big and tall, that helps, but it's really the technique that helps you win.
At the end of the camp, 4 kids earned recognition for their work, while everyone enjoyed learning from college athletes. And now the boys basketball sectionals finals took place today as teams hope to clinch their spot in the state tournament. Griffin, what can we expect next in sports?
Kyle, you can expect a great game. 2 local teams that went back and forth the entire time, and the ending was electric. I'll share those highlights and more coming up next in sports.
Dylan, how's that sofa you can't return from that big internet site?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Just $20 a month will get you a gorgeous sectional, a 3-piece bedroom group, when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
No way.
How about kicking back in this luxury leather power recliner for just $25 a month? And come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've reinvented mattress shopping.
Go with the flow at Dvorak's Docks. Flow from Dvorak's Docks is installed by trained in-house employees. That's right, no subcontractors needed, so your shoreline setup is guaranteed. Get flow from Dvorak's Docks by calling 275-DOC.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the SUV of the future for everyone. Ford Explorer, America's best-selling SUV, with available seating for up to 7 passengers. An available terrain management system. Because the SUV of the future isn't built for a few. It's built for America. Ford Explorer. Drive one today. Order your Explorer during Auto Show to lock in this special Flex Buy offer. Plus, get an extra $1,000 retail order bonus.
Working families need help with rising costs. That's why Governor Tony Evers brought Republicans and Democrats together to cut income taxes for the middle class. Now, if you make $50,000 a year, you'll see over $500 a year in tax cuts, more for married couples. Couldn't we all use a little help dealing with rising costs? Call Governor Tony Evers. Tell him you support his new law on middle-class tax relief.
Need a new roof or repair done fast? Our team is ready to help. Go ahead and call our competitors. But before you sign on that dotted line, call Overhead Solutions. I believe our high quality and fair pricing can beat our competition.
Call for a free roof estimate.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroing starts now.
Sectional finals Saturday. Boys basketball teams all over the state hope to clinch their spot in the state tournament in Madison next week, including the Athens Blue Jays, and Hurley North Stars. At halftime, this game was tied at 20 apiece, so we'll pick things up in the second half. Braxton Sabraga is going to say, hey, this is just too much space for me. Take one dribble, pull up, and it is good. Knocks down the 15-footer, and then the very next possession, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's hyped as Hurley takes the lead. But then a few plays later, Dominic Croce is going to get the pump fake here, takes it inside, gets hit while he's shooting, makes the shot and the foul. North Stars jump out to a 5-point lead. Athens wasn't going anywhere, though, led by their senior Cooper Dietrich, knocking down the three there and then getting it done on defense as well. The steal and the easy layup. This game is tied yet again. Hurley would keep the ball with the hot hand, though. Croce faking everyone out on here, and then the pull-up is nothing but net. Athens, though, always seemed to have an answer, and Dietrich was doing a lot of the scoring, able to pull up here and make the tough elbow jumper, but his Blue Jays were still down in this ball game. After a North Star miss here, Dietrich is going to catch the defense sleeping. Turns on the Jets, taking it coast to coast. This game is tied with a minute and a half left. Athens would decide to kill the clock. Under 30 seconds, call a timeout. That decision ended up biting them. A turnover on the inbounds pass, and now Hurley is going to have a chance to win it. Eli Telsma drives in, dishes it to Tony Cummings. He's fouled and heading to the line. They were only in the bonus, though, so Cummings really had to hit the first one, which he does. Clutch from the senior. He'd missed the second, though, so Blue Jays have one final opportunity to potentially win it. But another inbound turnover turns into an electric finish from Telsma. Hurley is dancing in Madison next week. They win a thriller, 41-38.
I was freaking out, but I knew that I could make it because I made millions at practice. I was practicing all day today, shooting free throws, because we knew it was going to come down to that. And so I was just psyched that I got to shoot it and that we made it. Now we're going to state.
I saw him throw that long cross-court bounce pass, and I started running. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get this. And I knew everyone would go hype if I dunked it, so what do you know, I went and dunked it. And I think that just sealed the deal, and it made everyone come onto the court. It couldn't have ended any better.
These guys got a resilient group. They're winners. They've won a lot of games. These guys have been with me for 4 years now. We've won a lot of basketball games with them. They're really talented, but they're just great kids and hard workers, and so proud that they're getting an opportunity to go down to Madison for the state tournament. As happy as we are tonight, we're not done yet. We still got work to do. Really looking forward to seeing where we get seated here and figure out who we play and get back to work here.
Telsma told me that Coach Mike Schwartz had been telling his team that he booked their hotel rooms months ago, so a little extra motivation to help make the trip. Hurley will hope to bring home a state championship for the first time since 1949. On the other games today, Medford versus La Crosse Central. Raiders are down 8, but they're going to rally. Caleb Gooden knocks down the 3 to cut the lead to 5, and then the very next possession, Tanner Harvey, he's going to get on the action, makes a 3 of his own. Medford's only down 2, but La Crosse Central was the higher seed for a reason. They've only lost 1 game all year. They're going to be able to get the tough layup to drop here, and then a very strong finish at the rim. Here, the Raider season ends 1 game short of the state tournament, 56-47 the final. And then our final game was the girls Division 5 title game between Assumption and Randolph. Royals got off to a good start, especially with the knockdown 3, but the defending champs just couldn't go back-to-back this year. The Rockets were undefeated with great passing like this. Still a great season, though, for Assumption. They fall 47-31. Kyle, I hope you like basketball because that's all you're going to get this upcoming month.
Yeah, thanks, Griffin. Well, coming up, we'll take a look at some regional and international news, including the ongoing war in Ukraine, where refugees are still trying to escape Ukraine. We'll have that and more when Newswatch 12 Weekends returns.
I come here to do homework because they have free Wi-Fi. They don't say anything as long as I buy something.
When there's a lot of noise, it's hard to focus. But I listen to music to try and drown it out. When the Wi-Fi cuts out, I can't finish my homework. That's why I started getting D's.
Millions of children rely on public Wi-Fi to study. U.S. Cellular is donating up to $13 million in hotspots to help youth in need. Because every child deserves the same opportunity to learn.
It's Ford Truck Month, America. With new inventory arriving daily, it's time to get after it in a Ford F-150 and a Ford Ranger. Stop by your local Ford dealer today and let us help you custom order your truck your way. Then we'll get after building it. It's Ford Truck Month. Visit your local Ford dealer today. Order your F-150 to lock in 0% financing for 66 months and $500 cash, plus an extra $1,000 retailer order bonus.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
Stop by your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Foreman's Farm Home, today.
Roofing season is here, and Bear Renovations is the Northwood's #1 choice in roofing and rain gutter systems. Whether it's shingle roofing or metal roofing, big or small, the Bear does it all. Stop by our showroom just north of Tomahawk on County Road A or call 715-966-6649 today. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, but you'll love us on your roof. Bear Renovations is locally owned and operated. Call the Bear.
Welcome back. Now we turn to look around the world for some news going on in Ukraine conflict. Russian forces have expanded their attacks across Ukraine, closing in on Kyiv. Meanwhile, the humanitarian situation in Mariupol, where humanitarian evacuations have failed multiple times, is growing worse each day. NBC's Molly Hunter reports from Ukraine.
Now, according to the Ukrainians, there are 14 humanitarian corridors open this morning, and we are trying our best to track all of them. So starting in Kyiv, around the capital city, there are a number of suburbs that the humanitarian corridors are essentially trying to lead into this city center. So we have just seen pictures out of one of those suburbs. It is called Busha. It has been under constant Russian bombardment. And we've seen pictures of 20 buses picking up civilians, bringing them into Kyiv, giving them much needed food and medical supplies. Part of these humanitarian corridors that the ICRC facilitates and brokers between Russia and Ukraine means that humanitarian aid, much needed basic medical supplies, water, food, gets into these besieged cities, picks up civilians, and gets out. I want to move down to the southeastern city of Mariupol. We have been following this city so closely. It is fully encircled by Russian troops. It's been called a medieval siege. Now, we have been talking to Doctors Without Borders, MSF, and the ICRC. Both of those organizations have staff inside. They report there is no water, no food, no electricity, no heat. It is freezing cold at night, and people report having to melt snow into water, trying to kind of take wood from houses to burn into fires to keep warm and to make some sort of food. Now, every single day this week, the humanitarian corridors, the humanitarian convoys, I should say, that Ukrainians are sending into that city have been shelled, have been attacked by the Russians. Now, today we are learning that Russian forces have taken over the city after many days of intense fighting there, the city of Melitopol. They have also abducted the mayor in a new message from President Zelensky today. He is calling for that mayor to be released immediately, but this really opens up a whole new dark chapter of this war. Molly Hunter, NBC News in Lviv, Ukraine.
Thank you for that. Wisconsin officials have destroyed the gun Kyle Rittenhouse used when he shot 3 people during protests in Kenosha back in 2020. Kenosha police shared this video of them putting the gun out of an evidence case, then dumping it into a mechanical shredder. Rittenhouse's attorneys and prosecutors agreed back in January that the gun would be destroyed. The attorneys representing Rittenhouse said that Kyle did not want someone to buy it as a trophy. Rittenhouse shot and killed 2 people and wounded a 3rd in Kenosha during the protest over a police shooting that took place in August of 2020. Rittenhouse pled guilty to charges and arguing he shot the people in self-defense. In November, a jury acquitted Rittenhouse of multiple charges. And coming up, we'll have one more final look at the forecast with Conrad. Plus, Griffin joins us with some more fun and games. Stay with us. You're watching Newswatch 12.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Get 2.49% APR for 60 months on Toyota's most popular 2022 models.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Russell, what does this have to do with law?
Absolutely nothing.
How many times have you searched the same thing? What to make for dinner, kid-friendly meals, easy party food. Stop searching and look no further than the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with new recipes every day on Newswatch 12 Today and Newswatch 12 at 6. The Test Kitchen has you covered for every meal, snack, and craving. Now, how many ways can you say,
ooh, it's so good?
Mr. Food Test Kitchen, brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio and Golden Carrot Jewelers.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield. All types of lift chairs, we have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Did you know that insulating your basement walls and floor can make your home more comfortable and reduce your heating bill? Call Shore Dry Basement Systems today to book your free insulation estimate. Winter is here. Don't wait. Insulate. When you insulate your basement with our exclusive products, you'll eliminate damp walls and floors, provide moisture control to reduce the risk of mold growth, lower the risk of frozen pipes, and get rid of chilly drafts. Call 715-787-3379 or visit shoredrybasements.com today for your free estimate. Winter is here. Don't wait. Insulate.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Get 2.49% APR for 60 months on Toyota's most popular 2022 models.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
All right, well, welcome back. Now, for guys, we have a little bit more fun and games to come here. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about. Well, first of all, there was a debate to actually talk about whether there are more wheels or more doors in the world. Now, isn't this kind of a crazy thought? Back in this past week, I saw it on TikTok. It's a big debate talking about if there's more doors or more wheels. The discussion has divided social media users into teams, with one side pointing to hotels, apartment buildings, and dorms, and the other citing suitcases, bicycles, and other common items that function with wheels. So here are some clips from TikTok that I took off today, and some other shots with wheels and doors from around the office. My quick count was that there were definitely more wheels here at the WJFW students instead of doors. So guys, I gotta ask you, what side do you think you're on with this? Because I'm decidedly team wheels.
That is a pretty hard one, but I gotta stick with the wheels with you. I gotta go with the wheels. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna just be a little different and say doors. There are a lot of doors out there that you have to open. There are those double doors, which I never understand. When you walk into the building, you walk through a door just to walk through another door. So I'm gonna be the oddball and say doors. So, but it's an interesting topic. I would have never thought about this.
Right?
No, it's a big thing on TikTok, and I was like, we gotta have this for their show. But anyway, Conrad, I think you should give us one final look at the weather so people know what's coming up, right?
Yes, let's take a look. I don't know if you guys were outside in the morning, but it was freezing out there. It was 9 below. Right now, not looking too bad at 10, and that is actually going to be our low temperature for today, as temperatures are going to continue to rise. And of course, we have some more snow. It is winter, guys, so some more snow is in the forecast for tonight into tomorrow. An extra 1 to 3 inches in the area. Not a big snowmaker, but definitely something to shovel in the morning. But 7 days, check out those 40s by Tuesday.
Yeah, that's perfect. Well, thanks all for watching. That does it for you for our local news around the Northwoods. Have a great night.